We've got a brand new Chel Week in Hockey Ultimate Team in celebration of the NHL regular season getting underway. So let's break down the ins and outs of the 5-day content release. Let's get into it. So when you log into Hockey Ultimate Team for the first time, you will be met with a vote where you will have to choose who you would want to see get a +1 overall boost at the end of the week on Friday. Your 4 options are going to be the 85 Gabriel Landeskog, Mark Scheifele, Lane Hutson, and Seth Jones. I'll be honest with you, I don't see how there's anyone other than Lane Hutson. The Quebec player base is an extremely large one. They're obviously going to vote for Lane Hutson, so I would be blown away if it is anyone else. However, before you make your vote, you want to take a look at the attributes for the 4 options. Lane Hutson's 85 overall comes with All-Star Send It and Stick 'em Up. He is 5'9", 162. The left-handed defenseman has 87 speed and excel with 93 agility with 72 endurance, which is some of the lowest on a card this high. His shot, again, pretty mediocre with 79 slap shot accuracy. His hand stats are great, all above 90. Body checking is 70, and then defensive awareness and stick checking are both at 88 overall. A very weird card and obviously a very offensive one. The endurance is probably going to be a pretty big issue. And while Send It is a half-decent ability, it does allow you to auto-sauce, and Stick 'em Up could help with the brutal state of poe-checking in NHL 26, but he is still very small. He can be paired with an LA King, however, to get a +1 overall, so his speed and acceleration would go up to 88, but still, that endurance is very low. It wouldn't surprise me if they come out and fix that. Seth Jones at 85 overall, the right-handed defenseman at 6'4", 213, comes with All-Star Rocket and Warrior at 88 speed, 87 excel, 86 agility. He has 82 endurance and 90 slapshot power. Body checking's at 83, defensive awareness at 85, and stick checking at 88, so a strong right-handed defenseman option. Gabriel Landeskog's 85 overall, the left-handed winger at 6'1", 215, comes with All-Star Big Rig and Specialist Quick Release. Only 84 speed, excel, and agility. It's always been the issue with Landeskog cards. His shot is 86 across the board, as are his hand stats. He does have good body checking at 88. He is an option to go on that very popular line with Pasternak and Joe Sakic to get a +2 overall boost because he is a Swede. So if you're looking to upgrade from, let's say, Marcus Naslund, he could get up to 86 speed and acceleration. If he were to win, he would be my vote. He would get up to 87 speed and excel, which is pretty decent considering his shot would also be at 89 overall. And then lastly, we've got the 85 overall Mark Scheifele at 6'3", 207. Always criminally underrated in Hockey Ultimate Team. He comes with All-Star Unstoppable and Tape to Tape. 88 speed and excel with 86 agility. His shot is in the mid to high 80s. He's got 85 deking with 88 offensive awareness, hand-eye passing, and puck control, and 81 faceoffs. You're probably going to want to play him on the wing, however, but still, with his size and speed, he's always a good option, and him being Canadian, he does fit into a lot of different line combos. Now, again, when you vote on them, the result of that vote will happen on Friday's content release. So whoever gets the most votes will get a +1 overall, meaning that they will jump up to 86 overall. In terms of how to make those master set player items, you're going to have to use the Chel Week sets that are only up for about 4 days. So you have until Friday at 5 p.m. to get this done. And to make any of the master set player items, it is going to require 3 82 to 84 overall Chel Week players, as well as 2 more 82 to 84 overall items from any release. This is very similar to any event that we've got so far this year outside of the fantasy event. Now, to make the 82 overall Chel Week player items, you will need to trade in 5 79 to 81 overall players, and they do offer a way to get this done for free without anything in your collection. First up is the Chel Week objective. So if you play 2 games, get 40 hits, score 20 goals, and complete 18 games in ranked champs or cup chase with a Chel Week player item, you will get a 82 overall Chel Week player choice pack. So that is one of the 3 that is required. But you'll also receive 4 79 overall player items. To do an additional set, you need 5 to get one done. Next, you want to head on over to the moments. So first, you want to head on over to the moments. You've got 4 Chel Week moments. And by completing the Seth Jones, Landeskog, Hudson, and Scheifele moments, you will get 4 more 79 overall players that are untradeable. So with the 82 overall item from the objective list, as well as the one you can make here, you'll need an additional 2 79 overall players, and that will give you that third 82 overall Chel Week item. Now, before you do any set, you want to go on over to the store, and you want to do the free Chel Week Core Choice Players Pack. This is account bound. It is a choice pack, so you want to go ahead and rip this so that you can choose one of the new items, and you've got 5 players to choose from. Up first, we have the 82 Yaroslav Askarov. This is actually a interesting choice, not because I'm a Sharks fan, but because he is Russian. He can be paired with a Ranger as a backup goaltender, and you can get +5 AP points to your team. He's got 88 speed, 79 aggression. He is 6'3". I will say that I actually tried Askarov's card earlier in the year, and he was god-awful, but this one might be slightly better. Next, we've got Brant Clark from the LA Kings. At 6'2", 200, the right-handed defenseman comes with specialist elite edges. Only 84 speed, 83 excel, and 82 agility. Pretty rough body checking and defensive awareness. However, he can fit multiple line combinations, being an LA King and a Canadian. So if you pair him with a USA Predator player, you can actually get a +3 boost to this card in overall, which would be a sneaky way to get a decent salary cap hit for like your third line. He would also fit perfectly with Lane Hutson as well. Charlie Coyle from the Columbus Blue Jackets gets second wind at 6'3", 215. The right-handed center has great size, 83 speed and excel, 90 faceoffs. This is a fantastic fourth line center that you can just throw out there to try and win any draw that you absolutely needed. His skating is pretty rough. He does fit some interesting line combos, but 90 faceoffs is always going to play. Brock Nelson from the Colorado Avalanche at 6'4", 205. The left-handed center comes with no contest, 84 speed, 86 excel, 82 agility, a shot in the mid-80s. Hand stats are pretty rough, and he only has 78 faceoffs, so just nothing really special here. And lastly, we've got Nate Schmidt at 6 foot 197. The left-handed defenseman comes with specialist stick-em-up, 88 speed, 85 excel and agility, 83 body checking. This is actually a pretty interesting card, again, for anyone that is trying to find a third pairing defenseman that can help out with a lower salary cap. He is an American, so he does go into a few different line combinations. So very interesting option here. Now, I do have some Spotlight cards from the original release. If you do not have any Spotlight cards, do not take Askarov. You need to have players in your lineup to get the objectives done. I have a bunch, so I'm going to take Askarov because he's my favorite player here, and I'm a Sharks fan, and I'm actually interested to see if this card's any good. Now, we also got the remaining schedule for the 5-day content drop. So on Tuesday, we're going to get a brand new chemistry boost, along with 3 more event player items from the Spotlight event. We've got the 83 Cutter Gauthier, Logan Stankoven, and Marco Kasper. But more interesting is the 5 million cap hit line combination that they are adding in with an American, Canadian, and Austrian. Everyone that has been saving their Team of the Week items, well, you just lucked into having Marco Rossi, who is now quickly becoming one of the most sought-after cards because he does fit another line combo that can give not only the $5 million salary cap hit, but as well as the +5 AP bonus with a different line combo. So we are starting to see some more options here that will be interesting when it comes to our team builds. Now on Wednesday, we are going to get another collection. This really wasn't impactful or exciting during the first Chel week because they were just impossible to get. You couldn't make these items. So with the 80 overall Dakota Joshua, Jeremy Lauzon, and Anthony Beauvillier, you trade those in and we're going to get a special collection reward. During the first week, it was Paul Bissonnette, who wasn't a great card. And because you couldn't make these, you could only get them on the auction house. It was just far too expensive and not worth it. Hopefully they've learned their lesson from that and maybe we're allowed to make these cards, but we'll have to wait and see. On Thursday, we're getting a new Spotlight player. So this would be like the 85 overall Spotlight Sam Bennett that we got during early access. Our hint is one of Europe's brightest stars. This player made waves in the WHL before entering the big leagues. Since then, he's racked up nearly every trophy-shaped superlative there is, except one. This is Leon Draisaitl. So for anyone that has McKinnon and McDavid, and you want a German to go on that line to get a +1 overall boost, you're going to be able to do that with Leon Draisaitl more than likely, as he is going to be the Spotlight player. This will probably come for free via moments. Hopefully they aren't insanely difficult, but we'll see. And then lastly, on Friday, like I said, we are going to get our vote. So whoever received the most votes from that login, it's going to be Lane Hutson. I would love it to be Landeskog. They'll receive their +1 boost and get up to 86 overall. That'll conclude this week's Chel Week. But that'll do it for the Chel Week event. Be sure to subscribe for the most up-to-date news, tips, and info for NHL 26. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.